Welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you the items I added to my huge Spice Girls collection this Christmas, thanks to my wonderful family and friends. The items are a mix of nostalgic vintage goodies that will take you back to the 90s, and recent legacy merchandise and a brand new solo Spice item that reminds us how the group remained relevant in 2025 through to 2026. Before we begin, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like to help me continue celebrating the Spice Girls and my collection for you guys to enjoy. Thanks. Let's start with a look at the most recently released items and work back to that iconic 90s era. This Melanie C Christmas print is from Jacaranda Records, who sent it to 300 customers for pre-ordering Melanie's upcoming 9th solo album Sweat from their store. Sweat is out the 1st of May, so make sure you get pre-ordering. The message from Mel is really sweet, and it's actually signed by Sporty Spice herself. She signed these on camera during an Instagram Live Q&A session. As the single Sweat, which is out now, didn't come with any physical media to collect, this piece of merch is the first from the Sweat album era, making it super special and exciting. Being limited to 300 makes it highly collectible, and how cute Melanie's dog on the front, adorable. It wouldn't be Christmas without a Christmas jumper and some fresh Spice merch. Christmas 2025 saw ASOS drop this black hoodie featuring snowflakes and the Spice World album Globe logo. And yes, it's the jumper Melanie C is wearing in the Christmas print I just showed you. It's really lovely, and I wore it on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Super comfy and looks good at the same time. Whilst the Spice Girls didn't release their own merchandise for Christmas via their store as they usually do, their Bravado licensing deal came in handy for ensuring this ASOS merch was available. I imagine a few of you guys got this for Christmas too. Let me know in the comments below this video. Although they didn't release Christmas merch on their online store in 2025, they did release a capsule collection of Forever album merch in November to celebrate 25 years of this divisive album. Check out my Forever album deep dive video on my channel if you're interested. I already got the Forever t-shirt when I got my marble vinyl. But for Christmas, I received this beautiful hoodie and Goodbye Lyrics t-shirt, completing the capsule collection. We only got accompanying Forever merch back in 2000 from the promotional items sent to media and record industry professionals. The album's shelf life was kinda cut short as the project was halted after its release, which also ended any further collectible album memorabilia. The hoodie is clean, bold, and stylish. The album's logo on the sleeve is a nice detail, making it perfect for lovers of this album. The album's biggest hit is its first single, Goodbye, which shot to #1 in time for Christmas 1998. The lyrics, inspired by Geri's departure from the group, make this t-shirt meaningful to so many fans. That single marked the end of the group's Spice World era and the beginning of the Forever era, so any Goodbye memorabilia is certainly welcome in my collection. They didn't celebrate its 25th anniversary with any related merchandise, so this t-shirt fills that gap. 2025 saw a shift in Spice World. After years of growing her fashion and beauty brand, Victoria Beckham returned to entertainment with her popular Netflix documentary series. 3 of her bandmates attended the glamorous premiere, which took place at London's Curzon Cinema in Mayfair on 8 October. Victoria was also joined by a wealth of celebrities, family, and friends to celebrate on this momentous evening. Being Netflix, this was big. They went all out with the details to ensure a great evening, even branding the premiere screening's napkins and popcorn boxes with their logos and publicity images. These items were gifted to me at Christmas, and I love them. They feel so special and representative of that huge event, something Spice fans will always remember, as well as being official memorabilia for Victoria's career-boosting documentary series. My collection is about celebrating the group's career in its entirety. I always aim to represent all events in Spice World through items in the collection, so to now have these is just perfect. But it doesn't end there. Santa also brought me a front row ticket to the event. In perfect condition, receiving this would have been like finding a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. 2025. What a year. Another 2025 range is this long-sleeve t-shirt range, again from ASOS, that celebrates iconic imagery from the girls' first album artwork. Individual tees are available, each with one Spice Girl on the back. Nostalgic, cool, and printed in really good quality, they really do celebrate the Spice era. Having the complete set is pretty cool. I wonder if I'll ever wear them or just keep them to display. What should I do? Falling neither in the 90s or the 2020s, this item came at a pivotal moment in Geri's solo career. In late 2004, Miss Halliwell released her 8th solo single, Ride It. The song was a tango-influenced disco song about, well, I'm not sure exactly, but it was relating to music and being a record and a DJ. Anyway, whatever it was about, it was fun, up-tempo, and Disco Geri was back with a bang. It was definitely considered a bop and made the UK top 5. It marked a new era of Geri music as she prepared to launch her 3rd album. Geri enjoyed creating publicity to help promote her records, and for Ride It, she teamed up with London gay club night GOY, whom she had formed a good relationship with. This poster promoted both her single and her special appearance at the club, using a photo taken during the making of her Ride It music video. Bold and colorful, I'm so happy to add a Ride It poster to my collection at last. Back to 1998 now, in a range that was released after Geri quit the group. US-based toy company Toymax removed Geri from the group's iconic first album logo, which was still being used on merchandise lines 2 years later for their range of fun but quite cheap-looking toys. This Christmas, I added this sing-along stage microphone and amplifier to the collection, allowing me to hold my own Spice Girls tribute concerts. Only joking, I wouldn't do that. Or would I? Standing tall, the box promotes Mel B as the star microphone user, and inside the microphone is colorful and fun. Exclusively released in North America, I wonder how many of you watching this enjoyed singing into this mic at Christmas 1998. January 1998 saw the Spice Girls travel the world promoting their movie Spice World. Their January 1998 issue of Japan's Buzz magazine, likely to have been released in December 1997, pictures the girls at the height of Spice Mania, dressed festively in celebration of Christmas. The cover states Spice Girls, indie power that rebels against the pop star system. This magazine feature explores how the Spice Girls redefined femininity through girl power, not as rebellion against men, but as confidence, independence, and self-belief. It highlights their individuality, body autonomy, and why their message resonated so strongly with girls worldwide in the 1990s. Buzz was a Japanese music culture magazine published in the late 1990s and 2000s as a special edition by the influential music publisher Rockanon. It featured deep music features and artist coverage, both Japanese and international, but is no longer actively published today. Adding such a rare item to my collection is a real joy. I can't believe I finally have this after years of searching. Thank you, Santa. Here's another poster that I added to my collection this Christmas. A record store promo poster for the group's December 1997 Christmas #1 hit Too Much. I love how the poster is exposed enough to make out the cinema seats in this clever concept, something not clear on the magazine advert or record cover. The Too Much music video showed the Spice Girls in various setups, representing classic movies, a clever theme inspired by the fact this was the theme song to the group's own movie Spice World. The single's artwork is classy and elegant, which reflects the song's mature sound and showed a more glamorous and sophisticated side to the group. This item is so rare I had never seen it before. From Germany, the official Spice Girls merchandise catalog that was exclusively distributed through ES, also known as Euro Souvenirs, in Germany. Shout out to any Germans watching this. Inside is a selection from the Gosh, or PMS International, product range. complete with some fancy stamp on some of the pictures. These catalogs were sent to retailers to choose which items they want to sell, so these stamps must have been added by a retailer. What's best is that this catalog came with a poster, and I have that too. With its black background and classic rank and shoot image, it is stunning. I can't wait to display this with my PMS items someday. Speaking of my actual items from this range, check out my video where I show you over 70 of them. It's available on my channel now. I'll share the link in the description below this video. Did you have any of these catalog items? Let me know in the comments. Next up is a classic smash hits magazine featuring a Rankin photograph of the Spice Girls on the cover. Getting this, the 23rd of April 1997 issue in its original pack, is amazing. Inside the group are shown at the Capitol Radio Awards, where they won Best Female Group and the Special London Award. The main feature article focused on photos of the group at the London Virgin Megastore book launch for their first book, Girl Power. Competition winners were taken to get signed copies of the book. The article was preparing fans for a gap in Spice activities, with rumors of the movie being filmed that summer and a possible second album launch single in September. This issue also featured the Melanie C Spice Collection double-page poster from the collectible set that I finally completed in 2025. It also had advertisements for Big Magazine's April 30th issue, which included Spice Girls badges and an ad for the next Smash Hits issue out on the 7th of May that included a free pack of official Spice Girls photographs. A cool, insightful, and super nostalgic glimpse into the Spice Girls in April 1997, when the world was continually getting totally spiced up, despite the gap between albums. So, those were my Spice Girls Christmas gifts from 2025 that now belong in my collection. Did you get any Spice goodies for Christmas this year? I'd love to know, so write in the comments if you did. I'd also like to take this opportunity to say thank you for supporting my channel. Getting to know you guys this year has been amazing, and the response to my channel has been mind-blowing. Thank you so much. I hope you keep enjoying my videos. There's lots more to come. If you're new here, welcome. Here I share my huge Spice Girls memorabilia collection and create deep dives that celebrate the group's history. You can help me and support the channel by subscribing, giving me a hype, and liking this video. Thanks guys, and a happy new year for 2026.